Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. Hope all is well with everyone, and we are going to just jump right back in. Today, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I was going to do this all offline, but then I thought, you know what, why not? Get on, chit chat, whatever. So I started cutting out the ephemera and stuff. What else did I do? Oh, actually, funny story before we start. I know in the last video I was going to put the little in the back of the book, and then when I went to go get one from my little bucket that I have, for a little thing, I didn't have any, so I said, oh, I have to make some more. So after the video, I was just going to make some more, you know, put it in, jump back on. Well, let me tell you what happened. I couldn't find the stamp or the stamp pad anywhere, and they're always together because I use the black soot, and then I always keep the stamp on top of it. And I like tore apart my whole desk. I'm like, I wouldn't have brought it anywhere else. It has to be here somewhere. And like for an hour, I was like looking and trying to figure out what happened to it. Come to find out, you know how my desk was really congested before? Well, since I basically ripped my desk apart, I rearranged my desk. And now, oh, because I found out, because I used to have like right here, right there, this little kind of shelving thing, and it must have been sitting on top, and it got pushed over behind. But between that shelving little rack and my window, there was, you know, probably a gap, probably about, maybe I would say like that much. So what I ended up doing is pushing everything this way, pushing everything this way, and now I have so much room that I can work with. I mean, I have this whole area here. Then right over here, I have this whole blank area where right now I have both my cutters sitting there, which usually they don't ever come on my desk. Above here, I have so much room. And then here's a little crowded, but this is kind of the edge of my desk over here. So that's okay, because there's like stuff that's right here that I need like within arm's length. So I'm so excited. I mean, I have so much room. So losing the stamp was actually really helped me because I rearranged everything. I think I'm pretty happy with it. But I just love the fact that I have so much room and not everything is crowded. Because if you remember before, I really had like this area right here. But now, oh my gosh, I have so much space. So, okay, let's rewind a little bit. So then after I made some of the little handmade with love little tickets or whatever they're called, I started cutting this out, and then I thought, you know what, let's cut it out together. So that's what I am doing currently. I did cut some of them out, so I have some more to cut out. And these ones, I'm not really looking forward to it. Really, I don't know. I might do it on camera. I might not. But as I was looking at it, look here. They have the little, I don't know what they're called, like banner pieces. And remember, I thought I wanted to put something up here and possibly down here, just because there's that blank space on side. So I was thinking maybe one of those. I mean, I really like all of them. However, this one's going to be a little tricky, and I probably won't do this because it has the little lavender thing there. So this was probably going to be saved for something else, which is fine. I have these pieces, but those are too short. So I am going to go with, I like this, and I like this. Oh, but you know what? One's going to be for the top, and one's going to be for the bottom. Yeah, actually, before we do anything, let's try that just to see what it looks like. All right. I know I probably should be using my paper cutter, but I'm going to cut it like that. And I don't know why I just jumped to this one. You know what? I better use my paper cutter because my straight cutting skills are pretty non-existent. So we'll cut that, and we will cut down here, and then I think this would be cool probably for the top, I'm thinking. And then the lavender, the word lavender on the bottom, but let's just take a little look-sees and see. All right, so, oh, this is so nice. I can just put my stuff aside. Oh my goodness. All right, let me bring this back, and we're just gonna kind of play around with it for now. So we have this on the top, and then we have, hopefully you can see, this on the bottom, which I think I like. Let's just reverse it just to see what it's like. And this on the, oh, this on the top. Oh, you know what? I think I like that better. Oh, I think I do. Okay, so I'm gonna have the words on the top and the other on the bottom. So what we need to do, actually, because I know that are they 8 inches? Yeah, all right, so let me just take my cutter, which is right here, and I'm gonna cut them down to 4 each. Okay, so we got one there, and another one right there. All right, and now, where's my little purple inkies? All right. We'll do a little inking of the edges. Oh, wait a minute. I also just realized something. Yeah, you know what? Because they're going to have to be... Wait. Because what I'm thinking... You know what? Hold on. Let me ink this because I can always re-ink the little corner. What I'm thinking is that this edge here, the little corner is going to be rounded. But let's just see what it looks like if I put it down, and then if we need a round, we can round, and then we can always, yeah, we can always re-ink after. Not a big deal at all. So, get this all inked up, and this one, ink that. Because I'm so used to inking with that dark, like the browns and stuff. With this, it is lighter, and I never know is it actually going on or not, just because I'm so used to such a bold color going on. All right, so let me just, am I in frame? Okay, good. So I want to make sure it does line up with that, and yeah. All right, so where is my, oh, sorry about the reaching. Okay, so it's going to be this corner right here. Let's see. So if we go like this, oh, that's actually perfect. Ah, okay. So we'll just ink this a little bit. All right, so that's going to go there. Then let's just do this one up here. Okay, so that will go there. Oh, brilliant. All right, and then that up there. And then this one. Oh. It's so little. Hold on. I don't know what I was just doing. That was just strange. Sometimes I'm a strange creature. All right. Okay, so let me just move this stuff just so I don't glue on anything that's important. And I'll just move that right there. And get my glue. Okay. And oh my gosh, why is this so... It was coming out like this earlier. I don't know why. What in the world? Oh no, this is... It's like really liquidy, which is really odd. This is never this liquidy. So I'm just going to spread it out. Just like so. Alright, now I'm going to do this. And go. There is the bottom. Now, I just want to make sure. I know I'm putting a lot of glue on, but you know me. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Oh, actually, let me do it like this because I just want to make sure that it's lined up properly. There we go. That's perfect. Oh, got a little seepage. Little seepage going on. Perfect. Okay, now we'll do the front. All right, so let's put a little bit more there. Okay, again, let's line it up carefully. Perfect. Right there, okay. Oh, I just love it when a plan comes together. Oh, speaking about plans coming together, I'm excited because I believe, or soon, I will be getting the traveling journal back from Lolly, which I cannot wait because her pockets, I don't know if you've watched her kind of like flip through video and all the videos that she did creating the pockets for the traveling journal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see them in person because, you know, sometimes it's like one thing to see something in a video, which is always really cool. But then if you get to actually oh, okay, sorry, I thought I did something upside down. Okay, but then when you actually get to see it in person, oh my gosh, it is just like a treasure treat of awesomeness. To get to, like, you know, to see it in person, to get to actually feel it or like touch it is just so cool. So I'm hoping that soon I will receive the journal and I can start working on it, and it's going to be just so awesome. So yes, all right, that is, I love it. Love, love, love it. And I think I'll probably put something here. I don't know what yet. Let's look at the back real quick, and that's perfect too. It just kind of brings the page together. There's not that kind of empty gap. Not that it was terribly awful, but it always just, to me personally, it just felt like something was missing. So awesome. All right, so let me put this aside and let's get back to what we were doing, which I think was, I know I cut these out. Put those here. I cut this out. I actually used a hole punch for the, not a hole punch, a hole punch? A punch, I don't know. And it was like perfect, and I loved it. And then I tried to do it for this one, and no, because it just cut too much here. So I'm gonna have to cut that out by hand. And you know how I am with fussy cutting, so I don't know yet. However, you know what? I think I want to do this. Remember in the last video, or if not, I'll refresh your memory. I was torn because I really want to do something with this side, but at the same time, I really liked this image and I really liked that image. Then I realized a lot of these other images are some ephemera already. So I'm not even worrying about the bottom because we already have some ephemera. I want to actually cut this out first because I do want to do something with this, and then I'm going to go from there. Oh, hold on. Here, I put my little thing back. So first, let's cut this out. And again, oh gosh. And look, at my hand always shakes. Like, I don't know if it's like I get nervous, but every time I try to go cut something, like fussy cut something, I should say, it's just like, oh my gosh. Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, my hand always like gets nervous. I have a nervous hand. It's all right, hand. Okay, So, and I know, can you see there's this little thing here? So I'm not sure. I might do something with that, like cut it off and maybe back it on something, but I just love that little image. So we're going to go with that. Now, I just want to see on the front. So if we did, it's almost a shame. You know what? Let me just see. Do I have one of those? No. Hold on. Do I not? Oh gosh, I don't. Oh, well, kind of. I have it in this like big picture. All right, you know what? I'm cutting it. Oh, but that kind of goes into, you know what? I don't know why I keep saying you know what, because I have no clue. All right, let's just do this, and let's try to do, there we go. Okay, yeah. All right, so now I'm not going to worry about the front anymore. I'm going to worry about the back. And I bet, you know what, I could do one here. I could do a small one here and maybe two like medium size here. So actually that's pretty good. So let's see. I'm just going to trace this here, 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 here. I don't know how this is going to work. Hold on. Let me get this smaller cutter, because I don't want to cut too much into there. So let's go like this, maybe, and then like this. Okay, good. And then we'll just cut that there, cut that there. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do something with this side. I'll probably just put some coffee dyed paper on this side. That way you can write on it, but then that will leave that. All right, so now this is gonna be too big, but I do have, and in organizing my desk, I found all these tags. Who knew I had all these tags? But look at, that's perfect for that one. And I'm thinking, how are these all tied up? Let's take these apart. All right, so take that apart, and then let's measure. So if we do one, oh, so close. So, all right, hold on. Have no fear. Let's try. And then we're going to do like that. Perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's do, and I don't want to go right to the edge because there's like gunk there. So I'm just going to trace it like this. That way we can cut this like that, this like that. Okay, so I'll put that back. This one, we'll take it all the way to the top and the side. So we're just going to cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here, and right there. So put that one away, and then we're going to put this one here, like so. And actually, I'm going to move it over a little bit because I don't think that is completely covered. No, that didn't make sense what I said. Straight, that's what I meant to say, not covered. I meant to say straight. All right, so let's try and cut with the scissors. Don't mind my nervous hand. Okay, we're gonna cut there, and we're gonna cut there, and there, and then we're going to cut like that. Okay, perfect. So again, let me just put this aside there. And let's get these ones. So, all right, hold on. This, I think, oh, hold on. I see it, but I'm not understanding it. Wait a minute. So this is the bottom. Oh, that was the top. Oh, okay, that's right. All right. I think I'm going to use my cutter for this because I don't want to cut the wrong thing. So we're going to have this here because this was a smaller one. And we're going to cut this here. And then on the side. And then these two little flip-flops on the top. Flip-flop, flip-flop. Okay. And then since the cutter's here, let's just cut this here. All right, so we have that one and that one, and then the two boops and boops. Perfect. All right, put this aside. Let's get rid of this trash because I also cleaned my table. So, oh, I don't have any of the little trashies and all the little cuts and pieces. All right. I'm trying to keep it clean. It's so hard though. You know, sometimes you get into a project and it's just like, ugh. All right. So that was nice. So we got 4 tags. Excuse my reach again. And I have this from cutting off the pages. I bet, you know, you can just use this. This is perfect. And all of them fit. Oh, great. So let's do that now. And maybe this video will be just about making these tags, and I'm okay with that. Are you guys okay with that? I hope so. All right. So let's... Oh, this is kind of cool, though. Look what it captured. You know what? What if we left this side, and then Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do anything with this, actually, because I like both sides. And this... and this side still, if you wanted to, you could write on it. It's not so terribly busy, and you know, with a black pen or marker or something, it would be perfect. You could definitely write on it. Oopsies. So, I'm really loving that I'm using ink other than Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain because it's really cool looking. All right, so this one we're definitely covering. I just want to check all of them while I have this out. This one we're definitely covering. And oh, you know what? There's a little bit of pencil, and the pencil is no more. Okay, perfect. And yeah, we're going to cover all of those. All right, so let me just put that away for a second. Let's start with the big one because, yeah. So get this all nice and covered. And I think that I will just smush around just a little bit because I want to make sure it goes all the way to the edges. And I don't want it too, like, bulky in one spot. Okay. And I know I'm getting very gluey everywhere, but that's just kind of how the ball rolls. All right. Oh, wait. Here's my little rolly thing. Let's roll this. Okay, and you know what? Let's just cut this out while I have it out. And cut there. And cut like that and like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let this dry a little bit and then we're going to ink at the end. All right, next up we have the little itty bitty taggies. And again, I'm just going to squish it to the very edge. Okay, now let's just put that on there. Am I in frame? I hope I'm in frame. I know I'm sort of towards the bottom, but okay. All right, cut that, that, and that. Oh, and this. Okay, so ink that after. And last but not least, can this fit here? Oh, almost. That's okay. I have more. We'll use this one. Okay. Okay, now spread. I don't know about you, but, and maybe this is a little bit boring for you, but I like watching people make their ephemera, because a lot of times I like, sometimes I struggle kind of figuring out what kind of ephemera I want to do, like if I'm doing it from scratch. I know that a lot of paper pads, like obviously like this one, comes with their own ephemera, and a lot of digital kits too come with their own ephemera, which is great, and those are the stuff I gravitate to, because again, sometimes I like it when it's done for me, and then I can, you know, I can embellish from that, or I can make stuff from that, but it kind of gives me a sense of what direction I kind of want to go into. So I tend to gravitate towards videos where people are making ephemera, even though it seems kind of like a little bit boring to some people. But for me, that's where I get a lot of my inspiration and a lot of my ideas that I want to either try what they're doing or, you know, put my own spin on it, because I love watching people's videos and just getting inspiration and trying it for myself if I've never done it, or, you know, doing it a different way. Because there's times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I've done that a gazillion times, but I haven't done it like her. Or, oh, she put another twist onto it, and I actually really like that twist. So, yeah, I'm one of those people that do watch videos of ephemera making. Okay, so there's the one. Here's another one. And, even when I think that there's something that I've made, you know, time and time again, everybody does it a little bit different. So like, say, I don't know, I'm just going to throw something out there. Like, say somebody's making an envelope or something like that, or a journal card. You know, I may do my journal cards always like this, X, Y, and Z. And then I'll look at somebody's video and they do a completely different take on something that I'm like, wait a minute, I've always done it this way. I would have never known to do it that way, or I would have never, you know, been that creative to think that you could do it like that. That's why I love watching Lolly do her stuff, because she does things that I'm just like, I scratch my head. I'm like, what? I would have never thought about something like that, or I would have never, you know, done something like that myself. And so I watch every single video that she comes out, that she puts out, sometimes, you know, multiple times, just because I love watching her create. She is so talented, and it's just so fun. And another funny story, I'm on like the type of person that when something comes, all right, let's just give an example. Let me show you this. All right, so this ephemera here, I would cut this out, you know, as a oval. And if I was making a tag and I wanted to put this on a tag and say this was a tag, and I'm like, oh man, it doesn't fit, I would not use it. From her, I learned that it's okay if it doesn't fit. You can always cut it. I would have, not that, it sounds so silly, but in my creating things, I would have been like, it doesn't fit. No, I can't do it this way. Where she would probably come along and do something like this and then just cut this off. But the image is still there and it looks awesome. So, like I said, you can be doing something for years and years and years, and then somebody can come along and you'll watch their video and be like, wait a minute, I would have never thought about that. That's why I love YouTube. I love being able to see everybody, you know, creating their stuff and how they create it and all that, because let me tell you, I can create, but there's things that just blow my mind day after day after day. And it's just like, wow. So yes, I don't know what I was talking about before, but yeah, definitely it's fun to watch other people make ephemera. And that's what I do. So let me just check the time. Oh my gosh, we're at 30 minutes. Jeez Louise. All right, so I think that is going to be it for this video. We made our tags. We actually made our 4 tags, but these are the ones that we really put work into. This one is just cool on the back. So I think I will stop the video here, and I'm going to work with the fussy cutting ephemera, like all that stuff, offline, because, you know, obviously I don't think you need to see all that. And then probably in the next video, we'll start to decorate the journal. So definitely stay tuned. I hope you like what I've done so far. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.